Guys, so I'm out here in Idaho City. This is actually an old gold mining town. It was one of the biggest gold mining towns it was the biggest gold mining town in the West. For quite a number of years. Gold was discovered in 1862. These are two of the main streets. And one of the reasons that I love seeing new places is because I believe traveling is actually the best form of education you can possibly get. And the more places you go, the more you learn about people, and the more you learn about just, how to build products or build businesses that affect people's lives for the better. But if you don't know lots of different types of people, you wouldn't actually ever be able to, you aren't going to be as an effective of a business owner, salesperson, marketer, product producer, creator, etc. And one of the things I'm learning about being out here in Idaho. I'm learning about a number of things, just to give you an idea. I'm learning about miners. I'm learning about mushroom pickers. I'm learning about Mormons. I'm learning about bikers. And these are all different, I'd say, groups of people that I don't have much exposure to in Southern California. I don't come across too many, Harley riders. I don't come across too many people who are mushroom pickers. And I'm talking about, moral mushrooms, the mushrooms people eat, and they're actually people that are coming out here. If you see in these forests around here, there's a lot of mushrooms, and they sell for about $300 per pound. So there's people out here picking mushrooms. There's people, a lot of Mormon settlers, a lot of miners who settled out here. And one of the biggest hobbies in Idaho is biking, which is Harley riding, and also fly fishing. So I'm learning about all the different types of I would say, normal people that I don't normally have exposure to, but what drives people and what influences people. It's all very, very interesting to me. And the more people I understand, the more I understand how to be an effective product creator, an effective marketer, etc. Now, one of the speeches I saw recently was by Sundar, which I forget his last name, but he's the CEO of Google, of Alphabet, which is all of Google's companies. And he said an interesting thing. He said that Google really only focuses on producing products at this point which serve 1 billion people. And the biggest thing I took away was they only produce things that can actually help change the lives of 1 billion people or more. Now, they're focused on really big problems. And generally, to build a very big business, and one of my goals is to be a billionaire. But to do that, I have to create products, and I have to better the lives of large groups of people. I have to better the lives of a lot of people. But to better the lives for people, you really have to understand what influences people, what helps people, and you get that by traveling. The more you travel, the more you're going to understand people outside of simply yourself. The more you get to understand what are the commonalities among groupings of people. I was listening to another educational program by a man named Kevin Trudeau, who's a legendary marketer, has sold hundreds of millions of dollars worth of product. And something he said if I had just 1,000 people, 1,000 average grouping, of people, is this a product that I'm going to create that over half of the audience is going to raise their hand and say, yes, that would help me if there was a product for that. So so that's something I think about. So really, travel. I encourage you to travel. And, where do you travel? How often do you travel? And how do you use that to influence how you help affect change for people? So let me know in the comments. Make sure you subscribe, comment, like if this is helpful. And just if you like seeing some of the new areas I'm traveling to. Sometimes it's not as exotic, but it's in America, so this is an exotic part of America. Have a good one, and I'll see you guys in the next video.